Welcome to the Sunset Archon channel, where we aspire to game from the night to burst light, and today we are playing Palworld. After over a year just away from it, which is around since Feybreak, we are now returning in the final 26 days of Palworld before the version 1.0 launch. And I'm definitely going to be playing version 1.0 because, you know me, I like being able to play version 1.0 as opposed to dealing with whatever day one patch comes up. But this one's different because this has been an open beta. Palworld has been an open beta for the last 2 or so years now. And we're finally reaching that 1.0 milestone. As of right now, we are at version 0.7.3.90464. Yeah, that's a mouthful. But ever since up to Feybreak, I have been keeping a close eye on the updates, and things were going well until the whole lawsuit with Nintendo started. Then things started changing and I just fell out of it. That wasn't the only reason though. A lot of other stuff was happening at the time. But with 1.0 coming now would be a good time to jump back into it and actually see what it is I've been missing and what has been added since the Feybreak update. So we're going to figure out how much of what I have set up is still viable, if I can still survive in this world, because I think I'm still holding a crossbow as a backup weapon. If not using it just for the memes. So without further ado, let us get started. And I am aware of the trailers for 1.0, and they do the devs have said they recommend starting a new world when doing 1.0, but I'm still going to keep the old one. I want to see just how well old worlds that are pre-1.0 mesh into that new 1.0 version. Yeah. I think it's because there are going to be so many changes that you might actually miss some good stuff if you start from a pre-existing world. But at the same time, there are so many bugs that still exist and or have been resolved from previous Palworld versions, like your under volcano base. Let's say you have an under volcano base because boundary clipping exists. I remember when the boundary clipping was really bad in some places. But anyway, say you have a base like that. How will that be affected when you go into version 1.0? Will it still be accessible? Will it actually persist and survive? Or will it just be refactored along with everything within that space, and you get none of it? Version 1.0 is not yet out. It comes out in 26 days on July 10th. Currently, we are playing version 0.7.3.90464. And if I sound monotonous saying that, it's just so much funnier to say it that way. So let's actually jump back into this world at day 305. Some world settings are too high for your system. I'm playing on a PS5. This can cause performance issues, crashes, or other problems. Please consider lowering the settings. Maximum number of bases for each guild? I haven't even touched that. Hang on a sec. Let's see. I'm pretty sure I didn't touch that setting. But I think there was a lot of stuff I was messing around with at that time, so who knows at this point. Yeah. Number of bases, 5. I think about it, I think I only have 2. I only have 2 that I remember using profusely. One was at the very start of the game, but I think I need to decommission that one because it keeps getting raided profusely. To the point where nearly everything burns. I literally have turrets set up in the starting area. That's how bad it is. This Palworld will have cross save and play between PS5 and PC now. That I am not sure of. Mainly because I haven't returned to Palworld in a year. Well, let's see. 17 months. Maximum number of structures per base. Alright, so as things stand, it looks like when I updated it this morning to prepare for this, so I can actually see what's in the latest version, that would include new load parameters, which is why we're currently seeing these kinds of errors. Number of structures per base, no limit. Maximum number of work pals in the base, 15. Increasing the limit may affect processing load, but those are good. Maximum number of bases for each guild, 5. Exceeds the device's recommended value. So, yeah, if it's at 4, it's fine. At 5, okay. Anything else? Okay, this is probably why they added these extra, they modified the recommended values, because they're adding something called the Global PAL Box. Allowed PAL genetic data to be saved in the Global PAL Box. Allows PALs to be reconstructed from the Global PAL Box. Restrict fast travel to bases only. Hardcore mode. Permanent loss of progress upon player's death cannot be changed once the game is started. Hardcore mode. Pals who die will be permanently lost, cannot change once the game is started. Okay, so they've added hardcore mode. Alright, so the first thing I'm going to do is start up the game, not worry about the exceeded of the device's recommended values, and see just how many bases I actually have active. Because I don't want to just nuke a random base that I'm actually using. Alright. So... here's hoping that the PS5 does not blow up. Just viewing this. PAL Labor student. Completed 10 PAL Labor research projects. Alright. Okay, I know where I am at least. Wait, what? First gathering run. Alright. Good news, I know where I am. That's new. Alright. Okay. I remember three bases now. My starting one over here. Main one on the cliff that cannot be sieged. I have a mining operation over here. Wait. That's odd. I know I explored this side of this. So why is my map exploration funny? Alright. Let's turn everything off so we can actually see what we're working with. Alright. Yeah. Alright. So I do have 4 bases. Just 4. But I have no idea what I'm doing over here in Feybreak territory. And of course I don't remember how to teleport. Because why not? Alright. Okay. I remember how to run, that's good.
What?
Alright. Mining operation is still running. Farm still works. Yormantide Ignis isn't getting clipped on the ceiling. All seems relatively normal. Alright. Okay, what do I got to work with? Rocket launcher, pickaxe, energy cartridge, rocket ammo, stun baton, a good old legendary crossbow, metal axe. Google AI tells me that PS5 and PC crossplay have crossplay, but servers remain on your base device. Can't transfer saves out of a PS5. Yeah, word of caution for using Google AI with something with as many versions as Palworld. It's not a good idea to overly rely on that because it can't tell the difference between something that was in the early open beta, something was from Feybreak, or something that is about to be in version 1.0 that was just announced. It has a very big problem with distinguishing between versions. Alright. Alright. 934 bullets for the assault rifle and 1,000 for the handgun. Yeah, that sounds about right. Okay. Sorry for the slow start. I'm just trying to take stock of everything I have, and I do have some manner of order to everything, but it's still pretty chaotic. Alright, this is where I keep all the extra pal spheres, Haldium fragments. Okay, precious ores in here. Immediate crafting materials over... Oh, nuts. Okay, I still have food in here. Yeah, we're fine. We're fine on food for now. Okay. Alright. Fridge is stocked well enough. Alright. Okay, that's how I fast travel. What was I doing before? I know there was a reason I have all these gob fins, but I cannot for the life of me remember. At least we can fast travel now. Alright. Let's go over to this base and figure out what I was doing before. Oh. I just used this as a waypoint for quick fast travel when I first got here. Yeah, that makes sense. Alright. So that's not anything to worry about now. Well, hopefully I can break this down without losing it. So... let's see. Huh? Alright, so I remember how to use the grappling hook. Whoa! Yep, time to go, time to go. I'm just trying to figure out what I'm just trying to figure out the controls again. I can't even... Okay. Alright, it's coming back to me. Alright, nothing like a good fight or die moment to make you remember things. You know, the one thing I am really looking forward to at version 1.1 is to see what kind of new sound they are going to be adding to the game. Are they actually going to add background music? Or is it still just going to be a silent void for now? Don't get me wrong, I don't mind the silent void. But it's just that possible environment change. Okay. Now I need to figure out how to crouch again. Definitely not it. Noted, noted. Okay. Roll, crouch, riding skill, all in the circle button. Okay, have to hold it. Good point, a full OST is a big thing. Yeah, exactly. Like I said, listen to that. I don't mind not having an OST for this long, because at least you get to hear that they put a lot of work into the ambient sounds. The rustling of the leaves, the wind itself, and running water when you're by a water source. But after that, you really have to wonder how they're going to tie it all together. How they're going to balance that out with the official OST that would come out with version 1.0 if they had that. So let's see. Sounds are an option. You have Master, the BGM, which you typically hear when you're under attack or you're attacking someone else. That's the only time you actually hear the music. Every other time is just chill. But they do have the option of balancing it between Master, BGM, sound effects, the user interface sounds, voice of pals, and ambient. along with sound details, specific PAL sound effects, Lucky PAL, and Claw Crane. One of the things I like to do is review the settings of a game before you play them, before starting to play, because it actually tells you quite a lot. Oh, lovely. Okay. Oh, right, that's a thing. You know, I'm starting to realize why so much of my assembly line was dedicated to bullets. Slowly but surely, I'm regaining my memories of this game. How much of that will still be usable? I have no idea. Oh, Hexalite helmet. Not that I could use it right now, but I'll take it. A rare book written about the seeds of kindling. Well, they haven't increased the stat limit. Alright. I think that's enough wandering for now, so we'll actually make it to a area where we can teleport and move on to a new area. Maybe I can move over to a base where I'm actually doing something. There it is.
What?
All right. So let's head over to the volcano. I definitely use this base as a sulfur mine. Everyone seems to be doing good. Food is still good. Sulfur is definitely good. Over 2,000 units, along with plenty of stone. This is new. Ah. Close. There we go. Still got it. Alright, whatever this is, let's rate it.
What?
What do you mean, is this our world? Same location in Glass Factory. I honestly do not know what all of this is. I have been gone from this game for almost 18 months. It is a miracle that my weapons and armor keep me alive. I see the enemy logic is just as stupid as always. That was a waste of bullets. What the? Now, he could have knocked me upside the head, but... Oh! Finally, some resistance! My inventory's full. Wait. Wasn't there something bigger up here? Did I already take it out? Ditch the shotgun shells, ditch the horns. Ditch the leather. I don't know why I keep all these keys when I just lockpick everything. Oh! New kind of chest. Well, let's make sure I actually have enough room for everything. Don't need more ore. Cleared one organization base. Well then. Alright. I'm not really interested in the Dazzy Cloud, but this. A little kinship peach. Can scrap this. Well, I guess we could classify this as a raid. So yeah, that was surprising. I didn't expect them to just add a new base or a new type of organization base somewhere I've been already. Okay. I thought it would just... I thought I'd actually have to use my glider to ride that wind. I didn't think it would just let me jump all the way up here. Alright. Now, which way? Which way is back to base? Alright, there it is. Huh? Yeah, this is my base. Okay. Drop this off. Let's see. Alright. Problem solved. On to base number 1. Which is really ground zero for all sorts of problems for me. The only reason I have not dismantled this base is because it is my main factory for procuring food. involving berries, wheat, milk, eggs, all the things you basically need for... And of course I put the farm right at the edge of the base's boundaries, so this happens. But all in all, they do a good job. Let's see. Gotta have something, gotta have something. Yeah, the real problem is getting out of here before a raid starts. Alright, we're still good on food in this area. So... Alright, can dump this here. Cold resistant metal armor schematic 3. Alright, so what are we dealing with in terms of technology? Ultra Kill Collab Set. Defense 600. Health 215. A set containing a B2 armor and core eject shotgun. I barely have access to hexalite. Now I think about it, have I been producing hexalite? I've been producing plasteel. Yeah, how far behind am I? Okay. Just level 65 and I am 56. That's not nearly as bad as I expected it to be. So familiar in that we built the same bases nearby. Yes. Spent a bit of time here quickly doing recon further and further out. But I always come back here. What the? Who are you? You came all the way from the desert. Okay. This is new. Visitors that I don't have to shoot. A lot has changed. Normally, I'm dealing with raiders from that direction. And I'm not asking questions, I'm just shooting, arming my pals. That's why this wall is here, because they just kept coming in. a little kinship peach. A small fruit filled with kindness. It's said that a pal who eats it will open its heart to humans. Choose carefully which pal to give it to. Noted. So, how long are you guys planning on staying? Yeah, I'm not sure what to do about... Wait. Oh, I see what this is. You guys can't leave. This guy's literally stuck. I guess I built this place a little too well.
What?
Alright, that's just as well. For now, let's just try to get far away from this area before a raid decides to actually happen.
What?
Whoa, whoa, whoa. Oh, yeah. Okay. Yep. The starting area is the same as I remember. King of the Forest Memorest. Though I don't remember you being in the sky.
What?
Whatever. We're not here to cause trouble. Alright, so we've been to all 4 bases. So now I guess now's the time to start exploring somewhere new. Hopefully new. So let's start from Forgotten Island Church Ruins. You know what? On second thought, let's return back to the main base just to offload some of the stuff we've collected. Because I've already done enough juggling of inventory today. The sniper module, equipping it increases the sphere's range, allowing it to sharply capture pals, enhancing capture power. Uses the steel armor. What am I currently using? All right. Starting to remember the production methods. And why I have a sulfur mine in a volcano. And why I was raiding the oil refineries offshore. All right. What is it that I'm looking at here? Is there fishing in Palworld now? Oh no. Criminal activity underway. Oh, we are well past that. I would think we are. See if we can make it all the way to that island. Looks like there's something on the beach, so we can. Phantom Isle. What? And it's time to go. Okay. It's not the worst case scenario.
Wah. Yeah. Hmm. Oh. Yeah. Wah.
I may have spoken too soon.
What? Oh. Wah. Yeah. Oh. Oh.
Well, at least we're getting more marine pals. That's a good thing. The only problem is I seem to have made myself the enemy of every single gangler here. Or at least I thought I did. But it looks like they have bigger fish to fry. You know, you always hear tale of all of these people trying to get onto these PAL islands, and they end up marooned here. But you never actually hear you never actually see what happens to the ships. So this is a nice touch. the same time, this looks like it's a pirate hideout.
Yeah. Hip. What? Oh. Hip. What? Hip. What? Yeah. Oh. Yeah. Yeah. Wow. Yeah. Yep.
All right.
Yep. Yeah.
No need for that.
What? What?
You'd think there would be a explorable cave here.
What? Hip. Oh. What?
All right. So trust is a thing now. Okay. Alright, let's see what's over there. What is that? Ice? Oh. Well, okay then.
Yeah.
Welaska Ignis. Uh-oh. Okay then. Where'd it go? Oh! It can do that?
Yeah.
Where'd it go? Where did this thing go? All right. That actually worked out. All right. Now then. Alright, nothing new that way. So I guess we'll just head back to shore. And hopefully make it. Come on, come on, come on. All right. Overshot my teleport waypoint. Alright, loading is still pretty good. Let's see. All in all, I say I'm in a good place when it comes to bullets now. Shield could use some work, though.
Yeah.
Corallium ore, a rare ore formed over countless years in the deep sea, can be retrieved from the depths with a magnet and fishing rod. Yep, so there is fishing in this game now. Lovely. What better way to risk my life than fishing? Alright. Oh, the pizza I put in here is gone. Didn't last long. Alright, refined ingots are done. Plasteel is done. I just got this guy keeping literally everything in the fridge alive. Might as well just stuff these in here too. I guess not. Alright. Let's see if we could do something about the quality cloth shortage. Yeah, that's gonna be a problem. I need to go over to base 1 to see if I have wool stockpiles over there in one of those chests. Oh, lovely, our guests are gone. What the? I don't know why, but for some reason when I saw those gold coins, I thought someone put lemons into my chest. Nope, not much in terms of wool. Guess we're just gonna have to get wool the old-fashioned way.
What? Yeah.
But yeah, that's gonna take too long. It'd be easier for me to collect berries. Okay. Oh, right. I did put this down here, trying to take advantage of... first gathering run. Place a primitive workbench. You know what, that's the one flaw to this base. Because of how far it stretches out this way, they always make an effort to kill this one tree that keeps respawning, and then they get stuck out here. You see? Oh, that time you made it in. You! Yeah, I just keep this base around for basic materials. Okay, again, I know I've gone out here before. So why is the game messing with my perception of these areas? I made sure to explore each of these extensions around these nature preserves. Alright. Well, we need more oil, so... time to do a raid. Alright, ready, set, go. 3, 2, 1. Huh? Why isn't anything trying to kill me? Area discovery? So that's why it's messing with Alright, we already blew our cover. I had no intention of doing this the easy way anyway. Why run straight at me? No idea where they came from. Oh! How did I not notice that guy? Well, at least my armor's still decent. I have wasted far too many bullets on this already. Alright, moving on. That was not me. Alright, got a few barrels of crude oil. That is not good. Yes, this is very tedious, but this is the only ammo I have in spades right now, other than arrows, and that's not gonna do much. Alright, that should be everyone. Oh, lovely, a Yormantide Ignis. And it's still that they don't respond to me if I'm shooting from very far away. Now, why is it that I can hit you 100% of the time, and it takes you just a few seconds to center your aim. I might not have enough bullets for this. So be it. I really don't want to use the good stuff, but I will if necessary. Rather than going straight towards someone that's literally called a syndicate veteran, it's smarter to go up the opposite staircase and then come at him from behind. Oh! Not a lick of damage still. Good to know that this armor can still raid with the best of them. Are you seriously? My shield is still good. could have ended badly. "96 bullets left." And another tower destroyed. Oh, you've got to be kidding me. Alright, another one bites the dust. I don't think this... Wait, was this me? That might have been the rocket launcher. Alright. All that, only 67 barrels. Hello, what are they protecting? I would love to know. What the? That was a clean shot. $79 bullets. $36 left. You've got to be kidding me. Are you kidding me? Now they decide to tell me that my inventory is full? Don't need this. Don't need this. Might need that later. Don't need this. Grenade launcher schematics too. Okay. Now, I assume that is everything. No, there's just that one guy standing over there. Okay. Now that should be everything. Now, in theory, I should be able to fly off this hunk of metal with 0 resistance. Wait. Alright. Oh! Why are you walking like that? Just when you think they're all done, somehow you miss a flamethrower. I'm sorry, what? Okay, so even now, just a few weeks away from version 1.0, we still have bodies clipping through the floor. Awesome. All right. I need clear skies. Last thing I need is to be shot out of the sky by a rocket launcher. Time to get out of here. I guess I didn't kill them all. Oh, thank you. You saved me the trouble of climbing up here. Now, where'd that rocket shot come from? Yep. There's another one. All right. We're back where we started now. Surely. Surely that's everyone now. There's no possible way that any syndicate member could have survived. Alright, let's go. Oh, that's not good. So as long as I don't make that 5th base, it looks like I'm good. It's just that having a hard cap would prevent me from getting that 1st base. I mean that 5th base. Oh, that's not good. If cabbage is the only thing left. Okay. Okay. All right. Problem solved. Alright, don't have a guided missile launcher, so that goes into the ammo cache, which only has wood, increasing fiber, and ore. Gunpowder. Ah, that's why I have a sulfur mine. Actually, it's probably better for me to not have this equipped. Lesson learned, do not equip a rocket launcher while in your base. It's just not a smart idea. Yeah, you don't want to blow the roof off of your own house. Okay, so here's where I put all my lotuses. Miscellaneous ammunition. And various move fruits that I just keep stockpiled. Alright, so we're heading back to base 1 to get some wheat. Because we only have 30 wheat left in the main base. I think about it. Where are they putting it all? They're definitely farming it, but I'm not sure where they're storing the wheat. And seeing as how wheat is perishable, that is concerning. Oh, this too is fine. So yeah, development of the base has been haphazard to say the least. Learning the ins and outs of what can and can't be done. Learning lessons about how high to make the ceiling. And just expanding for the sake of making room for more beds. It's just been one thing after another. Where to next? Alright, never caught Dinosum Lux. Ah, come on! Oh no. Ah! They're coming from the other side. No. Tell me that wasn't one of my chickapeas. Okay, okay. Then we're good. Alright. I still have enough ammo to take care of you jokers. Alright. Now where was I? Nope, he's just staying there. I only allocate a fixed amount of attention to ragdoll physics. Otherwise, I'll never get anything done. Now then. Ah, yes, Lux. That's where I was heading. But now with that, we have even less ammunition to work with. 36 assault rifle bullets, and 207 handgun bullets. Of course. Sure, why not? Yeah, I'm not dealing with you guys. Not my problem. There we go. Are you? Where are you? Around here. Yes. I'm not seeing it. Should be here. Is this another cave thing? Uh-oh. Yep, it's another cave thing. Lovely, lovely. About to head into a cave with only 207 handgun bullets and 36 assault rifle bullets, trying to take on something I have not yet caught. What could possibly go wrong? Yeah, this is fine. This is fine. Alright, we're good. Press this Dragonstone. I don't need all this course ammo. Average ore. Carry mushrooms. Another Bella Noire slab. You know, I really can't believe you have to make an entire base just to summon that thing. To let it destroy your base. If you can't beat it. That is insane. I have seen people set up entire war zones just to take that thing out the moment it's summoned. Alright. The Whisper. Alright, got some assault rifle ammo. Working with more than just 36 now. Now I'm working with 44 bullets. Okay, I really need to figure out how to make a fishing rod. Yeah, there he is. Alright, some rocket ammo. I'm only just noticing that the version number is at the very top of the screen now. So I can still see I'm playing version 0.7.3.90464. I hope I just get to see a clean 1.0.0.000, so on and so forth. Chronic spoiler. Level 37 Whisperer. Okay, this won't take long. No. No. Right there. Ever so slightly here and up. There we go. Don't eat you. Don't need handgun schematic 1. I need something better than the uncommon handgun that I have. Alright. That's enough of this for now. Oh. Rocket ammo. Rocket ammo just takes a ridiculous amount of time to produce, so it's easier to just loot it. More coarse ammo. Oh wow, they actually killed each other. No survivors. Oh, nice. I got some carrot seeds at some point. Haven't started growing carrots yet. And that's why I have this chest right here. As soon as I collect the stuff, weighs me down. So I need somewhere to offload it immediately. Alright, the original methodology of my base is slowly but surely coming back to me. Alright. So now we got a good amount of ammo to keep exploring. Alright, I think this is far enough. So far, everything seems to still be running like a well-oiled machine. After, you know, making sure we had enough food. But in preparation for version 1.0, I am going to be coming back to this world again for a few days. Just to make sure I have enough ammunition. For whatever comes my way, because I will be coming back to this world. As well as starting a fresh one for 1.0. Anyway, thank you so much to everyone who came to watch this stream today as I return to Palworld, and to those who come to watch the playback later. Be sure to like, comment, subscribe, and turn on notifications so you'll be notified of the next Palworld stream, hopefully in version 1.0, and I will see you next time.